Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet, and I am Amber. So today is Vlogust, day 7. I had to pull a Marianne moment for there for a second. I had to think. I know it's Wednesday, but I had to remember the date. Yesterday was August 6th, today's August 7th. So we are day 7, and I actually have progress to show you on my cat's Meow blanket. So, after many attempts of frogging, and to be honest, I haven't measured it since I added more rows on. I did measure it at 1 or 2 rows in. 1 or 2 rows of the knotted half double crochets in. And it was between 38 and 40. I have not measured it since being, like I said, as many rows as I am into it. Before I frogged it to start all over again, for the first time I frogged it, I had 11 rows done. I managed to finish 9 rows. Started and finished 9 rows yesterday. And I actually started on the 10th row. But we were putting kids to bed, so I didn't get very far on the 10th row. Oh, that came out of nowhere. It is in the morning. My kids are still asleep. I woke up at 6 this morning going, I'm awake, but I'm gonna lay here in bed. It's only been 45 minutes since I woke up. I had to get out of my bed to go grab a remote and some Nintendo stuff that was sitting in the living room that was easily accessible to a child that doesn't know how to ask to use things before he just turns things on. So we're working on it. So do you guys want to see the progress of what I have? Oh, yeah, I'll show you this and then I'll update you. So it's upside down because I'm attached, and so it's just easier to show you. And I am, like I said, I started on the 10th row and I got that done yesterday. Like I said, this blanket's fun. But do you see how it kind of curves? This knotted half double crochet adds width to it. It's I don't know if you can see it, like this is the foundation row that's scooched over here. It starts right here. Right here. And then the knotted half double adds on width to, this side's not as bad, but it's just crazy how that works out like that. Y'all, before I say this next part, I want to go ahead and say I have already replaced my measuring tape with an order from Amazon, because I know people, they hear, oh, like, and I love that for you guys, and I'm sorry that I took this opportunity away from you, but I have had this measuring tape. It is from this company right here. I am not sponsored by them. I do love their products. I have had their products for many, many years. I used to sell, so that's why I have this. Now, if you didn't sell, you could have gotten your hands on these too, but my reason for having this is I actually had a few of them, and I think I gave them away as prizes or something, or just giveaway, you know, just like, here, have a measuring tape. And yeah, anyway, so like I said, I used to sell for this company, and now I don't. I haven't for like 10 years, 10 plus years. That's how long they've been around. They've been around for a long time, but it still kind of works. It still retracts in, but when I get further out, it is a pain to get back in. Somehow, some way, this button, like, you can't feel it moving, but like I said, it works a little bit, and you have to push hard on it. See, it doesn't want to work correctly all the time. So this is, I've had this for so long, it's on its last leg. I have ordered another measuring tape like this, retractable, whatever you want to call it, from Amazon. I think it's supposed to be here tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I do have a replacement coming. I do own a sewing machine. I don't use it. My husband is the sewing machine user when needed. I know. I should learn how to... I can kind of sort of use the sewing machine, but he was in the Navy, and so he had to sew on patches. Well, he got good at sewing his own patches on and helping others sew theirs on, that he has always been the one I go to and say, hey, can you sew this for me? Or can you help our kid, you know, sew these patches and badges onto their vests and sashes and stuff for their, well, my daughter mostly, for her troop. So anytime I've needed any kind of sewing, I go to him and go, can you sew this? You know, it makes the husband feel worthwhile, worthy, you know, aside from all the other things. So this is not from our sewing machine, but we have an extra one in there, I think. But I've always had this one, this kind of measuring tape. For the longest time, I used to use this. This is like one of those pill things. But this is actually, can't remember. Let's see if it shows the brand on here. It is an apothecary product, but I could have sworn I bought this as like a scrapbooking, not scrapbooking, but like a sewing, like in the sewing department, or I can't remember. It doesn't have the brand on. I thought, oh, it does. Right there, Craft Mates. So this is actually for crafting. It's not for pills and stuff. But you could use it for pills if you wanted to. It has Braille on each of the doors. I guess those must be for the different days of the week if you were to use this. But anyway, this one's already open. These, when they roll up, when you have them rolled up, and the reason this one stays in shape like that is because it's been in this roll like this for forever. And it just fits inside this, and these little compartments. You can't open these compartments, like, at all. You actually have to push this button in on the side, and then it pops right open. I think you could probably buy these still, but I think these are meant for like beads and stuff. But this is my original safety eyes storage. Now, these aren't my original safety eyes, but I've had these safety eyes in this container for a while now, because I don't make a whole lot of amigurumis, and so I have those in there. But then I recently bought, the TV in my room just turned on, and I don't know why. But I recently bought off of Amazon these, and so they come in their own containers. So I'm like, well, now what am I going to use my other one for? So it's fairly empty at the moment, but I have, you know, I'm like Kim from Fortunate Creations. When we buy stuff, or at least for me, I don't just buy like the one size I need. I go ahead and I just buy all the sizes, because you never know. If I make another one, I may need. My daughter's actually been taking out of here for her little projects and stuff that she's been making, so they're getting used slowly but surely. There's no remote in here, so why did my TV get turned on? It's so weird. Anyway, so why was I... Oh, measuring tape. I got that out for a reason. So yeah, my thing's dying. So I've already ordered I went ahead and ordered myself another one. I was like, I have to have one of these retractable ones because I love it. I like it better than these, because this one I have to physically roll up after I'm done using it. So let's see. I'm going to carefully push this away. And I'm going to lay it on the floor in front of you guys. I am going to lean over, so you're going to not see me for a minute. Because I want to see. And I try not to like spread it out so it like gets fatter, because when you're on carpet, it likes to cut. You know how the fibers, it's because of the friction, it doesn't lay natural. And so if you spread it out with your hand, like if you smooth it out, it'll actually retain the shape that you smooth it out to, because it's like, you know, fighting against that carpet. And so like if I were to do it on my hardwood floor out in the living room, it'd be better, because then I could get a little more accurate of a measurement, because it wouldn't be, you know, if I were to spread something out to this far, it would stay that far on carpet for the most part. So what I try to do is I try to just tap it down so like the bumps get out of it and not actually go and spread it out. So like I said, I can get long-winded on things, and I'm sorry. All right, so let's see. Oh my goodness, it's really far away. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. If there is any kind of, I'm hoping, and I need to measure this on my hardwood floor. I'm going to do that after I record this video, because I'm in my bedroom with the door shut and the kids asleep, so I don't want to go out there and talk. So it's 42 inches. Y'all, this blanket started out at 33. 33. It has grown 10, or no. Yeah, it has grown almost 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches. Like, I don't understand that. Anywho, we're just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep making this blanket. This is the point. You have seen me reach that point that I'm going to just, I'm not frogging it anymore. It's close enough. It's close enough. I'm not gonna drive myself crazy making this blanket. Yeah, anyway. And you know, that's if I have this thing laying correctly. I don't know. And again, I'm measuring it on carpet, so I don't know how accurate my measurement is. But yeah, it's, dang it, how does it do that? Like, I don't, and it's not straight, so I can't exactly measure straight because it curves a little bit. But it's just below 42 inches. I tried at 42 inches. Gosh, I can't imagine that it grows much more than this at this point. I don't know. I'm sitting here just, the reason I'm what's the word? I'm not letting it go is because I'm like, how? My foundation row, I kid you not, my foundation half double crochet with a 6mm crochet hook measured around 33 to 34 inches. This thing is sitting at 42 with 8 rows. Yeah, 8 rows of knotted half double crochet. 8. That's it. Not gonna stress. But guess what, y'all? I have good news. Not only am I sitting in my house with a sweatshirt on, all my windows are closed, my AC's on, my lights are on, my power's back. It actually came back last night, yesterday afternoon, around probably sometime between, I can't pinpoint exactly when it got turned on because my husband showed up around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the power was on. He's like, we should have power because the switch is, you know, the switch thing that I was telling you guys about, it was put back. That's all it needed. 5 days for them to come and go, boop. People, you've done this twice in 3 years now. Come on. Like, they literally could just drive by and flip a switch back up. I mean, yes, they had to go and make sure trees were off the lines. It's literally a drive-by situation. It's okay, though. It's okay. It really is. I'm not that mad. I'm just happy that I got to sleep in my bed last night in my house, in AC, and have my blanket on top of me. Like, yes, I just made a rhyme there. But that's, you know, yay, praise God right now. That's why I'm not stressing about this blanket. I am seriously just gonna keep making it, see how it turns out. I'm gonna donate it to Boggy Creek. You know what? I know there's many women, and there may be some guys too, that may like this blanket. It's very feminine, but there are, you know, men that like feminine things, and that's fine. And I love that for them. There's nothing wrong with it. But anyway, somebody's gonna get it, and that's gonna make my heart happy. Yes, it would make my heart happy if a kid got it, but I'm not gonna stress over this. I am in my house with power now, y'all. Like, praising Jesus today. I'm just frustrated at the fact that it grew 10 inches. Oh, and I still haven't finished my 3 Wiggly Crochet hot pads, but I should be able to get those done. I'm gonna work on the one I started last Friday and get that one done today. Then I'll probably work on another one. I'll either start on it today and finish it tomorrow. I have enough time to get it done by Friday, but I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna stress over it either, because as many of you guys know, it's been my brain has been preoccupied with events over the last week. So, and it's been a little harder to crochet not having power, only because of the, you know, it not being, what's the word I'm looking for? It not being as, I don't know what the word is. Like, it's been easy to do. Like, I've had the time to do it. Literally, I've been sitting around on my phone watching YouTube or watching a movie on our Chromecast in our camper, or something. You know, like, I've had time, and I've been wanting to, but again, it was the humidity, you know? I couldn't get away from the humidity. Yes, I had AC. Yes, I was cooled off, but it was still, I don't know. And, sorry, I have hair, like, flying in my face. In the camper, it was just, I don't know. I can't get comfortable in the camper to crochet, so that's the other thing is, at least in here, in my house, sorry, I have this hair that keeps like flying in my face from the rest of my hair. In my house, I can at least sit in this is a rocking chair that's mostly comfortable, or I can sit on my couch out in the living room, or downstairs, or at my desk or something. Like, I have comfy chairs to sit in and sit back and relax in. Marianne can attest to this, at least before she rearranged and put furniture in hers. I'll have to give you guys a tour of our camper maybe before we shut it, you know, clean it and close it back up, because it has our bedroom at the front, then it has the main area, which has a couch that you actually reclines. Both, it's two individual reclining chairs. And it's not exactly the most comfortable couch, unless you're reclining. And I don't know. They're kind of small. It's a kind of a small couch. That makes sense. 2 adults can barely sit on it. And it's meant to be used as sleeping too, but not very good. It's not a bed for sure. And then we have our dinette that gets turned into a bed. Barely a full-size bed and barely 6 foot long to, you know, account for very tall adults. And then we have our bunkhouse, which has the kids' room. It has bunk beds in it. There's no easy way to sit in those either. It's just, the camper is just meant to sleep in. It's not, our camper is not a livable camper unless it was just me and my husband. Because then we could, you know, take some furniture out and make it more homey, a little more comfortable. But we take it camping, and the kids and us, if it's nice out, spend 100% of our time, okay, maybe 95% of our time outside the camper, doing activities or just hanging outside the camp. We don't really hang out in the camper unless it's just miserable outside, like raining or hot or cold. It has to be those extremes for us to be inside, or we have nothing to do. But we have to have nothing to do, and the temperatures or the weather being the way I said, like hot, cold, or raining, storming. You know, those have to be happening for us to be inside with nothing to do. Because even when we have nothing to do, we'll sit outside in camping chairs around the fire, or we'll just, yeah. Anyway, I have a knack for making these update videos go way longer than they need to. But anywho, I'm going to end this video here and get it uploaded earlier today, hopefully. And I have power back, y'all. Praise Jesus. And I keep looking down because the blanket is like sitting right here on the floor with the measuring tape on top of it. And I'm just, I have a hard time letting certain things go. And this is one of those things at the current moment. I just haven't gotten past that threshold of, I need to stop seeing this and just keep working on it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get anything focused finished on my mom's blanket. I figured I would try to touch it today and finish the one row I started Sunday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Yeah, and don't forget, it's a beautiful day to go out and be kind and positive and to make something beautiful. And I will see you friends. Bleh. I can't get the words out right this morning. My brain's not awake, I guess. I'm on full power though. I'm not on generator power anymore. I am literally going to be shutting all these lights off in my bedroom, put my blanket that's on the floor back in the box, and I'm going to go lay in my bed for the next hour and a half, not to fall asleep, but to just be relaxed in my bed while I watch Kim live on her coffee that she has every morning. I'm going to be sitting in my bed, enjoying my time with my friends on Fortunate Creations live every morning. It starts at 7:30, so by the time you guys see this, it'll be done and over with. So again, I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. It's not Thursday yet. I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. And don't forget, again, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go make something beautiful. We'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye.